So we're going to look at different masks, and you said that you do not move around very much, so we don't need a whole lot of stability, but we do need a full face mask. So we have several different kinds, and we're going to go with this style. And I'm going to try several different styles on you to see what is most comfortable, because the way the pressure is delivered is a little bit different from each mask, and it's really important that you are comfortable during the therapy, otherwise you're not going to wear it. Right. So we're going to try with the least invasive one first, and then we're going to see how you feel on that, all right? We can try some different styles if you like until we find the one that you think is going to be the most comfortable during the trial. So these have all been sterilized. They've all gone through our disinfectant system here, and they're packaged up and ready to go. So this one is called an F30. The mask comes off in order to allow for cleaning, and it just clips in there. The nice thing about this one is it also has magnets. Oh, nice. So it just, as long as you get close, you can get them done. The other nice thing about this one is if you have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, you're just going to take this off, leave your mask on, go to the bathroom, come back, and then just put this back on. And that way you don't have to fight with the straps in the middle of the night. Nice. Okay? The other nice thing about this one is it is not very invasive. So I'm just going to show you how it fits, okay? So it's just going to go like that. That's okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to put on headgear. So you're going to take the headgear from the base here. This part of the headgear at the bottom is going to sit at the base of your neck. So your ponytail might get in the way a little bit, but yeah, this is going to sit low at the base of your neck. This does not sit here on your head. It's sitting a little bit farther back, all right? And then you're going to put the mask on the way I showed you. Do not do up the clips yet, and I'm going to show you why. And that happens all the time because those magnets are strong. And you're just going to put it on there. All right, now I'm just going to adjust the headgear for you. So you are so tiny and petite there, my dear. When you put a mask on, you should be able to put at least 1 or 2 fingers between the straps and your face, all right? At least 1 or 2. If you can't put any fingers in there, that means it's too tight, and that might result in pressure sores, and we don't want that to happen. Okay. Now, I want you to press the on button again for me. All right. And I want you to put your hand like this for me. So you can see we're at a pressure of 5. How does that feel?
I don't feel anything.
Okay, so once we get the mask on, fitted really well, it should feel comfortable. It should be okay, kind of like this. But when we're adjusting the mask and trying to find the fit, you may feel this. So I just don't want you to be alarmed, all right? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach this to here. You're going to squeeze this together, and you're going to put it into the hole. So you're going to feel the pressure right away. Are you ready for that?
I guess so.
Okay, would you like to try and do that now? So just squeeze them together and just put it right in the hole, just down a little bit more, right? There you go. Okay, now I'm just gonna clean my hands again and put my foot in the middle. And I just wanna feel around the mask. And it's not blowing your bangs, so that means there's no air escaping here. Okay, how does that one feel?
It feels good.
Okay. Do you feel any air leaking anywhere? No? Okay.
It's different breathing, but...
Yeah? Okay, so with this mask, if you find that you get a leak up here, which is normally where we find one, then you can just tighten these ones just a little bit like this until the leak is gone, or you can tighten it up here on the top. If you find that it's leaking down here, then you're going to tighten these straps a little bit. Okay? So would you like to try some of the other masks at this point in time so that you can see how they feel and you can compare one to another? All right. So with this one, I would like you to just reach up, but before you take it off, I want you to feel here. Can you feel the air around there? Just a little bit, really gentle.
Yeah, very little.
That is an exhalation valve, so that is where the air is coming out, and that is fine and that is normal, and you want to feel that air coming out of there. So now you're going to bring your hands up to the magnets and just undo the magnets. Nope, there you go. Perfect. And just take it off over your head. Good job, Marika. Okay, so Marika, you've already tried this one, which was the least invasive of the masks. Now we're going to try another one just so you can compare them and see how you feel on both of them, all right? So this one is called the F20, and as you can see, it's quite a bit different than the other one. So this one is going to sit just like that. Are you okay with that? All right. So again, you are going to put the headgear exactly on the same way as the other one. So you're going to hold it from the back of the headgear here. You're going to put the base at the base of your neck. And again, I do not want you to do up the clips, and I'm going to show you why in just one moment. Okay, does that feel all right? Okay, so you can just let go for a moment and just let it sit there, even if it just hangs for a moment. Okay, so before we do up the clips, what I'm going to show you is that I actually want you to put on the pressure to your mask in just a moment, and then I want you to very, very gently just take the mask, have it on your face like this, and very gently just lift it off 1, 2, 3 times, and I'm going to show you why, all right? So if you were to put that mask on your face right away and do up the clips, you could develop what I call micro creases in the cushion of the mask. So when the pressure comes, it's trying to fill up that mask, but it can't because those micro creases are preventing the cushion from filling. And the pressure is actually going to leak out through those micro creases. So when you feel around the mask, you're actually going to feel that air leak. And you go, okay, I've got a leak. So you make the mask even tighter. The only problem is those creases are still there. You're still going to have an air leak. So then you make it even tighter. But now the mask is so uncomfortable, you say, to heck with it, I'm not going to wear it, and you throw it away. But if you do that 1, 2, 3 thing, what you're doing is you're allowing the pressure to fill up the cushion of the mask so you get a better seal. Does that make sense? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to hook this up to the bottom of your mask, just like that. Yeah, good job. And just put it on your face for a moment, and I'm going to help you with the headgear. So we're just going to put this under your ponytail again. So this is at the base of your neck. And the nice thing about this one is it's got a for her headgear, which is smaller, and we don't have to wrap it quite so tightly on you. How does that one feel?
Way more comfortable.
Way more comfortable? That's good, I'm glad. So the same thing up here, you do have the exhalation valve there. So if it leaks up here, you would be tightening these ones and these ones. But before we go too far, I want you to actually do that 1, 2, 3 thing now. Just very, very gently. It doesn't have to be very much. Okay, and now seal it on your face. And then I want you to take your magnets and put them in place. So you might have to do it with one hand on one side and hold the mask on the other.
Is that it?
You got it. Good job. So I would like you to take the mask off now using just the magnets. So they're right at the front, just about there. There you go. And you can just lift it off over your head. There, caught on your ponytail. Yeah. There we go. So one of the things I tell all my clients is when you have found a mask that works for you, what you're going to do is you take it home at night, not with the demo, but when you purchase one, you're going to wear it the first night, make sure that you have a good fit. And then I want you to take a black permanent marker and mark where your straps are. So that way, after you wash it, you know exactly where to put your straps. Or if you're finding that you're having to move your straps back farther and farther and farther, that means the headgear is stretched and it might be time to look at buying a new one. Each day when you wear a mask, I need you to wipe down the cushion of the mask, and that way you're getting rid of the oils from your skin so they're not staying on the mask, because those oils can cause the mask to deteriorate over time. So just take a soft cloth. Some people use baby wipes. We also have CPAP wipes here, or just a soft cloth with a little mild detergent on it, and wipe it down, and then just make sure it's nice and clean. Once a week, you are going to take your humidifier, you're going to take your hose, you're going to take your mask, and you can take it apart as I showed you, all right? And you're gonna let it soak in a sink with warm water and a cup of vinegar and a couple of drops of a mild dish soap. Just let it soak for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you can get in there with a cloth and you can wash out the humidifier chamber. So the chamber actually can come apart. So you just pull on the side very, very gently and it's going to lift off, okay? The gasket can come out. So you can take a soft cloth and you're gonna get in there and you're gonna wash your humidifier and just make sure.
Can I immerse it in water?
Yep. And then you're gonna put it all back together, okay? So that's the humidifier. The hose, you're just gonna take it and you're gonna wring it back and forth with the water in the hose just to make sure everything is nice and clean. You're also going to take the mask. You're gonna make sure that you're washing the inside of it. Be very, very gentle when you're washing the cushion, because if you're too aggressive, you can tear the silicone. The headgear, I want you to take it as well, and I want you to scrub it together and make sure that you are washing out all the oils and the dry skin cells.
Okay.
Once you have washed everything, I want you to rinse it really well with clear water. And then you're going to take the mask and the hose just like this, and you're going to hang it up from the shower head and let it dry. So if you wash it in the morning, then it will be dry by the time you're ready to go to bed. And you don't have to remember all of these instructions because I have them written down for you. Okay.
Yep.
The humidifier chamber, once it's rinsed, it can just air dry. It doesn't have to hang or anything. You can just let it sit, and then you can put it back in your device when you're done. All right. I'm going to give you a few days to adjust to the machine, so then I will take a look on the line and online and see how you're doing. Now, the reason we've chosen 3 weeks is because it can take people a bit of time to get used to the CPAP machine. Some people adjust to it right away, other people take a little bit more time, and that's okay. And we'll just pack everything up and you get to take it home and use it. But please don't hesitate to call me if you have any questions or concerns.
Okay.